Today's episode is brought to you by Yardley Ski Auditing. Make sure to check out the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him the recognition he rightfully deserves that I end this episode. Auditor Yardley Ski is peacefully filming outside a police station. Within 60 seconds, an officer storms out, confronts him, and detains him without asking a single question or doing any real investigation. It's a clear abuse of power, but Yardley stays calm, calls out every mistake the officer makes, and ultimately proves the detention was unlawful. Later, in court, he receives a compensation payout, another win for accountability, and another glaring failure on the part of the police.
What's your name?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit.
Who?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit. Are you one of these auditors that like...
From the North East Dog Unit?
That's it.
So you got dogs in there?
I have.
Alright.
Mate, just
You're not blocking me in, are you? No, I'm not coming over to the side. Don't touch me and don't follow me either. Dress me as sir. Keep it professional.
Another unit to assist with a stop outside TDJ, please. I've got someone filming the Met building and vehicles going in and out. I'm glad you've come onto the pavement.
No, I don't need to be on the pavement. Don't
Mate,
glad I've
you're going out
you
of
touch
the pavement.
me. Listen.
For a search under section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Alright, I'm PC Harvey from North East.
Alright, what information have you got to
use some common sense.
Detain me under that?
Use some common sense.
What information have you got to detain me under that? If you holding me, look, you're holding my arm. You're holding my arm. You're holding my arm.
Vehicles could come
You're holding my arm. Yeah, but they're not, are they?
But they might.
But they're not.
And you're blocking that.
They're not.
So come onto the pavement. It's a...
Listen, the more you drag me, the more you're gonna
put you onto the pavement.
You don't need to put me on the pavement.
From the moment the officer walks out and restricts Yardley's movement, it's clear this wasn't proper policing. It was all based on assumption. What makes it worse is that the officer flat out asks, "Are you one of those auditors?" That question alone shows he knew this was likely a lawful audit. Still, instead of handling it appropriately, the officer jumped straight into invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, a serious power meant for actual terror threats, not someone with a camera standing on a public footpath that he had already made up his mind before saying a word. No observation, no questions, just an instant escalation based on weak logic. And when someone who already understands what an auditor is decides to misuse terrorism powers anyway, it's not ignorance. It's intentional misuse.
From your behaviour and your actions, these can be sites that are vulnerable to terrorist attack.
And
okay?
what?
And when people,
what have you got? What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna?
What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna listen, or are you just gonna keep?
Well, I'm detained, aren't I?
Huh?
I'm detained, aren't I?
You are, but you're asking. You're asking.
But I don't have to listen to you, do I?
You're asking me questions that you want the answers to.
Go on then. What's the answer?
Every time I speak to you, you're talking over me and not allowing me to talk.
Go on then, talk.
Okay. You might be one of these new auditors, they're called. They like to provoke a response out of the police to try and get something for clicks and likes and views on YouTube. It's like a new trend that people like to do. Also, you could have suspected terrorists potentially that could be doing what's called hostile reconnaissance, and what people do before they may decide to launch a terrorist attack is they like to come and do recce's of the buildings and the vehicles that they might think I'm going to do an attack on that vehicle or that car. That's another reason. Okay, and that's why I've stopped you, and that's why you've been detained.
The officer's reasoning? He claims Yardley is engaging in hostile reconnaissance. That's an excuse so far-fetched it undermines the entire stop. Real terrorists don't film in public view with smartphones in broad daylight. Today's attack is planned in secret using tools like Google Live, drones, or anonymous online resources. And even if you imagine there was some risk, it's obvious Yardley wasn't trying to hide anything. He was filming out in the open, not acting suspiciously or covertly. Using Section 43 here isn't just reckless, it's dangerous. It blows the line between lawful public activity and genuine threats. That kind of approach ignores the broader context, disregards legal precedent, and lacks any sense of proportionality.
So why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because that building is vulnerable.
Why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because of where you are.
Am I doing a lawful activity?
No, but it's suspicious.
But am I doing a lawful activity? No, answer that question. Answer that question. Am I doing a lawful activity?
What, by filming a police building and vehicles coming in and out of it?
Yeah.
No, mate, it's suspicious.
Oh, it's not. No, but it's lawful though. It doesn't have to be. So what if it's suspicious? It's lawful, yeah? It's legal.
Lawful, yeah,
it's legal. It's legal. It's legal.
Still,
stop there.
Okay, so you're still talking.
Yeah, because it's legal. I'm not doing nothing wrong. What information have you got to suspect me of being a terrorist? What's my behaviour? Because I'm filming. Because I'm doing something lawfully.
Because you're filming.
Am I being unlawful? Am I breaking the law?
Huh?
Am I breaking the law?
You've been detained under section 43.
Yeah, but am I breaking the law?
Mate, don't do that.
No, I can't do that.
Vehicle.
I don't care if it's an unmarked vehicle. I can stand there and do whatever I want.
That power that under section 43 of the Terrorism Act gives us the power to look at phones that are being used, photos that have been taken on those phones and videos. So that's what I'm going to do on that Samsung at the moment.
The officer tries to justify going through Yardley's phone by referencing section 43. But here's the truth. That section allows stop and search if there's a reasonable suspicion of terrorism. It does not give officers the right to dig into someone's personal digital files, like photos and videos, without extra legal authority to access someone's phone like that. They need a warrant, clear consent, or special authority under Schedule 7, none of which applied here. What's really concerning is how casually the officer assumes he has the right to this kind of invasive search. There was no actual sign of terrorist activity, just someone filming. Yet, he treats it as though that alone is grounds to snoop through personal data. That's a massive overreach, and the courts have already spoken out against this kind of behavior, especially when it threatens rights protected by Article 8, the right to privacy.
I don't think that you're doing something legally by stopping me under section 43.
That's few
crazy.
and far between.
No, it's not few and far between. No, get your facts right.
You can carry on
get your
recording
facts
if
right.
you want, and I'm telling you what's going on at the moment.
Okay, I will carry on recording. I'm not going to tell you my name.
Okay, can you take your bag off?
No.
No, okay, so I'm going to search you with it on your back. So turn around and look at the wall.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to follow your instructions.
Alright, you can just sit tight then.
Yeah. Do you know what? Your colleague, right, stopped me under section 43.
Okay.
Yeah? But I've done nothing wrong. I've been filming here. Yeah?
I can't speak on behalf of my
No,
colleague,
but I've been filming, but I've done nothing wrong.
I can't speak on behalf of my colleague, can I?
Yeah, but I'm filming. It's filming. It's filming. Yeah, but it's filming wrong. Okay. Can I film? I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking you.
Listen,
I'm asking you though.
Let me finish. Then.
Okay, go on then.
Every time I speak, you speak both
yeah, that's what he said earlier on. Yeah, but same script. Yeah,
well,
the same script. But I'm asking you a straight question. Well, answer the question. Yes or no?
Let me speak before.
Okay. Is that a yes or no answer?
Yes, you can speak.
Oh, so I can film, yeah?
And he's told that to you.
I can film. So, if I can film, why is he stopping me under section 43?
I'm not him, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright.
You see?
So there you go then.
He's not you, he doesn't know. If it was him, he wouldn't have stopped me. You know why? Because I can film on the street, legally, lawfully.
This entire incident collapses under the weight of one simple moment. When Yardley calmly asks another officer, "Can I film in public?" The response is clear, yes. That short answer unravels the whole justification for the stop. If filming in public is legal, and this officer openly admits it, then why did the first officer invoke anti-terrorism powers? Even more troubling is the second officer's response. I don't know. I'm not him. That's not just a brush off. It accidentally confirms there was no clear or unified reason for the original detention. When you're using terrorism powers, you need solid, explainable grounds. But in this case, it's obvious. The first officer jumped to conclusions with no valid suspicion behind it.
Don't put your hand on me. Don't put your hands on me. Do not put your hand on me. I can put this anywhere I like. No, listen, you are standing close to me. No, you go away. Go away. You step away. Right? Because now you're antagonizing me.
I'm not antagonizing you.
Yes, you are. You're trying to escalate the situation. Step away. Step away and do not touch me. Well then, I'm not going to let you speak. I don't want to touch. Look, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. You're threatening me. You are threatening me. You are causing me alarm and distress. You're such a way away from me. You do not need to outstretch your hand. I can stand where I like.
Don't put it in someone's face.
I can stand where I like.
Stop being in my face.
I can put this in my face. Oh, do you know? I'm not going near you. I'm not going near you, but I can put it in your face if I like. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool. You got an arm distance, I've got an arm distance.
That's fine then. But not put it in his face like you were doing.
I can do what I want.
Like, no, you can't.
Yes, I can actually.
You can't, my friend.
I can.
Stop coming near us then.
Yeah, look, I'm not coming near you. You're the one that's stepping near me. Move your hand.
No.
Move your hand for me.
My self-distance.
All right then, big man. Yeah, whatever.
Safety, my friend.
Yeah.
Self-defined ethnicity.
See, you're right in my face now. You're right in my face, so you think you can do it, but I can't.
No, it's my safety.
Yeah, look, see?
My safety.
Well, my safety.
You and I
Look, see?
a minute ago, weren't you, my friend?
Look, see?
There you go, just down there. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not standing here, I'm moving. I can
Yeah,
walk.
well, stay a distance away from us then.
Shut up.
This was a textbook example of using intimidation while pretending to follow procedure. Yardley wasn't doing anything threatening. He stood calmly, filming from a respectful distance, and expressed his rights confidently. But respectfully still, the officer stretches out his arm and orders, "Stay back," acting like Yardley was crossing a line. There was no threat, just a manufactured moment of confrontation designed to provoke. Had Yardley flinched or reacted defensively, they might have used it as an excuse to escalate further, possibly even arrest him on trumped-up charges. But Yardley stayed composed, refusing to fall into the trap.
What's your surname? Or you refusing to give that?
Who's refusing?
I don't know. What's your surname?
Don't use the word refuse.
Okay, what's
Do
your
I have to
surname?
give it to you?
No, you don't.
Oh, well then.
So you are refusing?
I'm not refusing.
Well, you are.
I'm not refusing. I don't have to give it to you. Why don't you understand what you're saying?
Do you want to just show us the gallery on the phone of the photos that you've taken in the videos?
And
You have to do that under the law.
I have to do that under
Yeah,
the law.
yeah, under
Actually,
section 43.
let me just say something to you.
Go on.
Right, hold on. Where's my thing? Give me my stop slip.
I'm going to give it to you in a minute once we're finished.
Okay, let me just say something before
Go
I
on.
turn this off and show you.
You don't
yeah?
have to turn it off, but you can
No,
keep it
I will have to
recorded.
turn it off. How can I record if I've got to show you stuff?
Because you can keep the app going, can't you?
What app? My filming app.
I don't know, whatever you're
Well, that's
using
what
to
I'm
film.
filming you. But let me just tell you something, yeah?
Go on.
I don't want you to look at my personal property.
Right.
Yeah? Under section 43,
Yeah.
it doesn't say that you can look under my property
Okay.
in the sense that you're saying it.
Right.
Obviously, you're coercing me that I have to show you because
Right.
as far as you're concerned,
Yeah.
this is part of your bully boy tactics. What are you looking for?
Similar sort of things at other protected sites.
No, what are you looking for? Be specific.
Photographs
Of-
and films
yeah.
of other police buildings, and if there's a pattern of behaviour.
But obviously,
I've already explained
But
this to you
obviously,
when I
I
first
film
started.
police buildings. But what did you say I was?
Huh?
What did you say I could be?
The terrorist?
No, you didn't say that as
Yes,
well.
I did.
Two things you said.
Mate,
What was
it's
the
all
other
on
thing?
here, bro.
What was the other thing? Don't bother me. What was the other thing you said?
I don't know. Go on.
Oh, you
enlighten
can't
me.
remember?
No.
You said two things. You said you
Go on.
could be one of these new.
Oh, an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm an auditor, what will I have on my phone?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, but what would I have on it if I'm an auditor? If you know about auditing, what will I have on my phone?
Other videos
Of?
and photos
Of?
of officers, of ambulance staff, of firefighters.
No. We don't do ambulance or
anything
firefighters.
like
We just
that.
do police.
Just like
Well,
clicks.
I just do police personnel.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
So that's
filming
what you're
now?
going to see on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Have we
And is that
finished?
going to be an issue?
I don't know yet because I haven't had a look.
Yeah, but they're going to be the same as filming. This is what I'm
Right.
saying. You're not going to see any different.
This is.
If you already suspect someone is an auditor, part of a well-known movement that films public spaces to hold police accountable, then finding videos of police stations on their phones shouldn't raise alarms. That's not suspicious. That's exactly what you'd expect. But when the officer is asked what he's looking for, he answers vaguely, "I don't know yet." That tells you everything. He wasn't looking for evidence tied to a specific crime. He was just fishing, searching in hopes of finding something to justify the search after the fact. That completely turns the idea of reasonable suspicion upside down. Instead of using evidence to guide the search, the officer hoped the search itself might justify his actions. In plain terms, he was saying, "You might be doing something legal, but I'll search anyway just in case it's not." That's not policing. That's abuse of power.
You're stopping me
what
under
I'm gonna
section
have a look at.
43. You have to be specific.
I've just told you. Photographs.
Yeah, but when you see these
film.
photographs, what you know what
Well,
you're going to
I don't know
see.
until I look at them, do I?
What was all those questions you was asking me? If I what? If I work?
Yeah.
If I do this all the time?
That's
if I
it.
travel up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
You are.
Yeah.
Well, when this comes out, be interested because
Go on.
you'll see
Where am I
yourself.
going to be? YouTube?
You'll see yourself.
Excellent.
You've lost.
Mate,
You've lost. You've lost because you've illegally
I haven't lost
detained me
anything.
under section 43. Do you know what? You really don't know what you're doing. You've never
No,
done it
look,
before,
you're just
obviously.
trying to get
You've never seen a
the
terrorist in your life.
How
Yeah.
do you know
and,
that?
Oh, I bet you haven't.
do
Have
you
you?
know?
Have you seen a
I
terrorist?
can't tell you, man.
Oh, you can't. Why not?
No.
Why? Because you're
That's
that big that
operational.
you're
No.
so massive that you can't say
I'm
whether or
not
not you've
massive.
seen something. It's like me asking you if you've seen a burglar and you're going to say, "Oh, I can't tell you that." Huh? What's the
I'm not gonna-
difference?
Sorry.
Huh?
Mate, I'm getting bored.
Don't call me mate. You keep on calling me mate. I'm not your mate. I never would want to be your mate.
Okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, whatever. Off you go.
Obviously,
Off you
you
go.
could get
Don't
stopped
don't
again
talk to
later
me. I
on
don't want to
today.
hear you. I don't
It
want to
could
hear what
happen
you got to say.
again.
See, Chadwell Heath, bully boys. Oh wow, what rubbish tactics.
Yardley didn't just walk away from this. He took the matter to court and won £750 in compensation. That amount isn't just about the money. It's the court confirming that Yardley's rights were violated on flimsy, unjustified grounds. When a court rules your detention was unlawful, that's not a small mistake. It's a major failure in policing. Let's also remember how fast everything happened. Within 60 seconds, the officer demanded answers and slapped on a Section 43 stop. No conversation, no investigation, just assumptions and control tactics. And even though the officer admitted he thought Yardley might be an auditor, he still acted like this was some kind of secret terrorist plot. He claimed he was searching for videos of police stations. But if you know he's an auditor, that's exactly what you'd expect to find. So what was the real purpose of the search? The truth is, there wasn't one. That the second officer didn't help either. Instead of assessing the situation fairly, he backed up the mistake with vague comments and a confrontational tone. When Yardley asked why he was stopped, the officer just shrugged. "I don't know. I'm not him." That's not just poor communication. It's a lack of accountability and teamwork. Worse still, the officer tried to physically control Yardley with subtle intimidation tactics, more focused on silencing him than addressing the issue. But Yardley didn't back down. He exposed the whole incident for what it truly was. A clear case of policing driven by ego, not law. His court when sent a strong message. Misusing terrorism powers won't be swept under the rug. The payout, the exposure, the embarrassment for those involved, all of it came down to one thing. Officers letting their authority override their common sense. That IT was a lesson in how not to do the job.